friends, and welcome to my little home studio. I'm Andrea, in case we haven't met before, and I have a little Greet the Day sequence for you this morning that we're going to go through together for my very first ever video yoga extravaganza. So thank you for joining me and taking the time to watch. I look forward to practicing with you. To begin with, we're going to stand up and just start to put some gentle movements in our body with some arm swings from side to side, letting those arm swings grow in any way that feels good. Just letting arms flap. You may feel them hit the sides of your body, energizing back by your kidneys and adrenal glands. Just let them go. Take up some space. Use up a little bit of energy. Start to wake up to enjoy your new day. And as you feel ready, slowly let everything unwind, as if you were a little spring wind-up toy that just ran out. Until you come to stillness and center. And then if it feels okay with you, you can close down the eyes, starting to root down through the feet. Feel yourself rock all the way from toes back towards heels, exploring the entire sole of your foot, and then rooting down and grounding in space. Feel your shoulders lift up, back and down, palms shining forward. A gentle lift in the kneecaps as navel reaches towards spine. We'll inhale, hands up overhead, and exhale to bring them through heart center. Starting to move that motion, breath to motion, uniting our breath with our movement. We'll inhale, hands out, around, and up. Exhale, bring them through heart center. Continuing on your own breath, finding your own rhythm today, and letting that breath guide you. We'll find 2 more rounds just like this. And the next time you find your hands at heart center, pause there for just a moment, checking in, noticing what you notice today in your body, in your mind. Be aware of your breath. And then inhale, hands back up overhead. Find a steeple grip, so just your pointer fingers and thumbs extend out of the clasp of hands. We'll inhale here and exhale to side bend over towards the right. Rooting down through that left heel. Feeling an opening in the whole side body. Sending breath into all the spaces you create. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, send it on over to the other side. Big breath from fingertips all the way down to the heel. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, unclasp the hands and cactus the arms so you can shine your heart for a mini back bend here. Finding a few breaths exploring this pose. We'll inhale, hands back up overhead. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right, squaring hips to the front of the mat, feeling the full length from fingertips to fingertips. Inhale back through center. Exhale, visit the other side. Inviting that left hip forward and right hip back to keep them square. Inhale back through forward. And exhale for a forward fold. Big swan dive here. Keep your knees nice and soft. Enjoy your forward fold. Bend your knees just as much as you need in order to release the low back. Head hangs heavy. You can shake it yes and no. You can do whatever feels good with your hands. Maybe you want to drag them across the floor in lovely little infinity signs. Or perhaps an I Dream of Jeannie clasped with opposite elbows feels better. You do you. Listen to your body, see what it needs. Explore here for 2 more breaths. And then as you feel ready, unclasp the hands if you found a clasp. Inhale to a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and come down onto tabletop. All fours, spreading fingers super wide here, stacking our joints, hips above knees, shoulders above wrists, and find a few organic movements here, whatever wiggles your body needs. And then as you feel ready, we'll join together in neutral for a few rounds of cat-cow. On an inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tail for cow. Exhale, round up vertebrae by vertebrae, starting all the way to the tailbone for cat. Continuing to move on your own breath, finding your own rhythm, greeting the day in your own fashion. We'll find one more full round here. And after your next cat, we'll come back through neutral tabletop and work our way back into downward facing dog. Inhale, hips up high. Exhale, let those hips sink back and down. Really push down through all 10 finger pads here. Pushing down through your knuckles to alleviate some of the stress from your wrists. Pedal out your dog if that feels good. Just find a little bit of motion that helps you to settle in here. Eventually coming to stillness. We'll inhale to gaze up at our hands and exhale, arrive at the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Tadasana, come all the way back up to stand. Exhale, clasp the hands, steeple grip. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale for a side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale on over to the other side. Inhale, rise back up through center. Exhale, cactus the arm, shine your heart. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, open arm, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, open it up to the other side. Inhale through center again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause and check in. Notice what you notice. And then bring your feet as wide as your mat, placing a nice bend in the knees, setting up for our staff of Brahman flow. No early morning Andrea routine would be complete without one. So here we go. Inhale, prayer comes up towards the sky. Exhale, soft knees as we halfway fold, arms come wide. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, release it on down towards the mat. Inhale, roll up to standing, arms come out, around and up. Exhale through center. We'll flow through this twice more. Inhale to rise. Exhale, halfway. Inhale together. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale through center one last time on your breath. Making any changes or alterations you like. And once you come back to center, we'll inhale, feet back together. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, sweep them all the way up overhead once again so we can exhale and swan dive to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and come down to knees for a little moment in hero's pose. Or if hero's pose doesn't work in your body, take any other posture that feels good to you here. We're going to inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, bring them through heart center. Checking in once again. Now we've gotten our body awake. We've linked our breath with our movement. We are ready to face our day with a smile and gratitude. There are many things we have zero control over, but one thing we do is how we begin. And if we begin with a little bit of practice in the mornings, wherever we are, whatever's going on outside of these walls, then perhaps we can face it with a little bit more grace and a lot more gratitude. Thank you so much for coming to tune in today. I really appreciate it, and for you joining me on my first video yogi experience. The divine light in me honors, recognizes, and celebrates that same light in you. Namaste.